10 scariest creatures people claim to have seen at night. 10. The Capre, Philippines. Deep in the forests of the Philippines, there are stories of a giant creature hiding among the ancient trees. They call it the Capre. According to legend, the Capre is a towering being covered in dark hair, often seen sitting on massive trees while smoking a huge cigar. Some people claim they smell tobacco smoke in empty forests, while others report seeing glowing red eyes watching them from the darkness. It is said that those who disrespect its home may become lost, wandering in circles unable to find their way out. But others believe the Capre is not always evil, only a guardian of the old trees. If you see a pair of red eyes above you in the middle of the night, don't look away too slowly. Would you dare walk beneath a belate tree after midnight? Number 9. Toyol, Malaysia. What if a thief was so small you couldn't even see it? In Malaysia, people fear a creature called the Toyol. It looks like a small child with greenish skin and glowing eyes. Legend says it is the spirit of a dead baby, controlled by a dark sorcerer. At night, owners send the Toyol into homes to steal money, jewelry, and valuables. Many victims claim their cash disappeared without explanation. Some even reported hearing tiny footsteps in empty rooms. To keep the Toyol away, people would scatter coins or marbles on the floor. The creature would become distracted and start counting them. But according to the legend, if you hear tiny footsteps behind you at night, don't turn around. Number 8. Krasu, Thailand. Have you ever heard of the floating head from Thailand? Locals call it the Krasu. By day, she looks like an ordinary woman. But after midnight, something terrifying happens. Her head separates from her body and floats through the darkness. Trailing behind are her organs and entrails. People say she searches for blood, raw meat, and vulnerable victims. Many villagers claim they saw glowing lights moving silently above rice fields at night. Some believe the Krasu is a cursed woman doomed to wander forever. Others say if you see her floating outside your window, it's already too late. Would you dare look outside tonight? Number 7. Hachikushama, Japan. A Japanese ghost woman stands over 8 feet tall, and if you hear her say po, 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 she may already be watching you. In Japan, people tell stories about Hachishaku-sama, a terrifying woman dressed in white. Witnesses describe her as impossibly tall, towering over fences and rooftops. Her strange voice echoes through the air. Po, po, po. Once she notices someone, especially children, she follows them relentlessly. Some believe she can appear anywhere, no matter how far away she seems. If you looked out your window and saw an 8-foot-tall woman staring back at you, what would you do?
Bull, bull, bull.
Number 6. The Rake, USA. In 2003, reports began appearing online about a strange creature known as the Rake. Witnesses described it as pale, hairless, and unnaturally thin. It moved on all fours and was often seen at the foot of people's beds late at night. Some claimed they woke up to find it staring directly at them from the darkness. Others said it vanished the moment they turned on the light. No one knows what the Rake really is, but many people swear they have seen it. So if you wake up in the middle of the night, look toward the end of your bed. Number 5. The Goatman, USA. Deep in the forests of America, there are stories of a creature that is neither human nor beast. They call it the Goatman. Witnesses describe a tall creature with the body of a man and the head of a goat, glowing eyes, sharp horns, and a scream that echoes through the night. One of the most terrifying stories comes from an old bridge in Texas, where locals claim a violent creature waits in the darkness. Some say it was once a human who transformed into a monster, while others believe it was a dark experiment that escaped. People who visit the bridge at night claim they hear footsteps behind them, even when nobody is there. Is the Goatman a real creature hiding in the shadows, or just a legend created to scare anyone who dares to enter its territory? Would you walk across the bridge alone at midnight? Number 4. El Silbón, Venezuela. If you hear a whistle in the distance tonight, don't relax, because in Venezuela, they say the farther it sounds, the closer El Silbón is. El Silbón, or the Whistler, is a cursed spirit from Venezuelan folklore. He is said to wander the lonely plains at night, carrying a sack filled with the bones of his victims. People describe him as a terrifying, impossibly tall figure wearing a large hat with a skeletal face and a chilling whistle that echoes through the darkness. The most frightening part? If his whistle sounds nearby, it means he is far away. But if it sounds far away, he might already be standing right behind you. So if you hear a mysterious whistle in the middle of the night, never assume you're safe, because El Silbón may already be watching. Number 3, Tikbalang, Philippines. What if the reason you're lost in the forest is because something wants to keep you there? In the Philippines, there's a creature called the tikbalang. It is said to be a tall, shadowy being with the head of a horse and the body of a man. Travelers who wander through forests at night claim the tikbalang can make them lose their way. No matter how far they walk, they somehow end up back where they started. Some believe the creature enjoys confusing people for fun. Others say seeing a tikbalang is a warning that you're somewhere you shouldn't be. If you suddenly find yourself walking in circles in the dark, are you really alone? Number 2, Pontianak, Thailand. In Malaysia, people fear a spirit called the Pontianak. They say she appears as a beautiful woman dressed in white, standing alone in the darkness. Witnesses claim that before she appears, they smell sweet flowers in the air. But when the scent suddenly turns rotten, it's already too late. Some believe she is the ghost of a woman who died during childbirth, forever wandering the night. And if you hear a woman's soft cry behind you, don't turn around, because the Pontianak may already be watching. Number 1, Kuchisake Onna, Japan. In Japan, people fear a mysterious woman known as the slit-mouthed woman. She wears a surgical mask and approaches people walking alone at night. Then she asks a simple question: am I beautiful? If you say no, legend says she becomes angry. But if you say yes, she removes her mask, revealing a horrifying smile cut from ear to ear. Then she asks again, how about now? And according to the legend, there may be no correct answer. So if a masked woman stops you on a quiet street in Japan, be careful what you say. If you had to spend one night in a forest with one of these creatures, which would you choose? Tell me in the comments and explain why. If this video gave you chills, hit like and follow for more horror stories and urban legends.